There you are.
So it's been a while with my sourdough starter. If you watched my lazy sourdough recipe video, I talked about how I've left my sourdough starter in the fridge for like a month and it was still fine. Well, my sourdough starter has been sitting in my fridge for a while now, and I wanted to show you how I kind of revive it and that it's not dead. Like, it's still okay. So let's take a look at what my sourdough starter looks like right now, and I'm going to show you what you need to do to help make it happy again so you can get to baking. Okay, so let's look at what this sourdough starter looks like. It's not very pretty. Okay, so that's what my sourdough starter looks like right now. It's kind of a little gray and sort of like watery. I promise though, it's okay. It's okay. If yours looks like this, don't worry. What we're going to do is just like I did to actually keep my starter going, I'm going to feed it right now. And then I'm actually going to feed it again. So I'm going to feed it twice basically to just keep it going. It's what you would do with your typical wet starter, but remember mine is a dry starter. So I don't typically take off any discard and feed it every day. I just let it sit in the fridge, but I've let this sit a little too long. So if I tried to bake with this right now, it wouldn't make a nice like fluffy risen loaf. It would actually just be kind of flat and dense. So it wouldn't be a super great loaf to eat. So we're going to actually feed this right now and then feed it again later on. So I'll show you what I do. So to start, I'm going to put in a half a cup of warm water and stir this all around. So this is just going to loosen it up. This should sound familiar if you watched the other video. Now we're adding in a cup of flour, or maybe just like a little bit less. That's fine. Stir it all up, just get it kind of mixed together. And you'll notice that this is much, let's see if I can show you, hold on, I'm gonna stir it a little bit. This is a much looser, wetter starter right now than what I normally deal with. And that's fine. We kind of want it to be a little bit looser at this point. Okay, so see, it's a little bit looser. I didn't have to knead it or anything. It's just kind of loose and hanging out here. I'm going to put the lid gently. I'm going to put the lid gently on top, not closing it or sealing it up. And I'm going to leave it on the counter for 8 hours. And then I'll come back and do the next step. So this is actually way past the 8 hours that I thought I was going to let it sit on the counter, but it's been like over 24 hours. It is nice and bubbly now, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to just take part of this out of the jar, which I'm just going to pour most of it out, and then I'm going to make some crackers with this later. I'm going to mix in my standard half a cup of warmed water and my 1 cup of flour. It's a mess. And I'm going to leave this on the counter for another 8 to 12 hours. Ta-da! I told you it wasn't dead. See? Look at all the bubbles. It's alive. And now it's ready to go bake another day.